Alrighty friendos, welcome in. So in today's video we're doing another episode of You Decide. We're playing on Zero Sanity, Zero Evidence. I'm gonna go inside, do all tests necessary to figure out the ghost, but you guys get to figure out the ghost. I'm not gonna figure it out, it's all you guys. The timer on the top right is my smudge timer in relation to when I smudge the ghost and it hunts again. And also before we step inside really quick, I just wanted to do another announcement that today on my Twitch channel, so today Friday, June 30th, on my Twitch channel at 4 p.m. Eastern, I'm gonna be doing a charity stream for Games for Love. So if you can happen to stop by, hang out, maybe donate if you want to. But I'm going to be doing some of the craziest Phasmophobia challenges I've ever done. So definitely at least come by and hang out and see that for yourself. Okay, and if you happen to watch that in the future, thanks for listening. Okay, so we're going to just do our regular Zero Sanity, Zero Evidence. And then I thought maybe for our last game we would do the new monkey paw. Hi. Oh my I thought we would do the monkey paw difficulty that I just made a video on yesterday for our last game. You decide on that. So, okay, well this ghost is already feeling spicy. Let's get in there and see what we can make happen. Okay, here we go. Well, I think I know what the ghost is. I think you all may know as well. So, but just in case, I'll go and pop open the channel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's go and load out and see if you're right. Ghost was indeed a poltergeist. He was just absolutely eating stuff. I mean, before he even stepped inside, he was throwing things, which, I mean, all ghosts do, so it's not like a huge determining factor. That was a poltergeist, but he kind of gave us a little hint like, hey, I like to throw things, let me show you. So, the main tell we knew it was a poltergeist is because while I was looping it, it was, not only was it throwing things, but it had like super powerful throws. That's the main thing to distinguish between a poltergeist and a non-poltergeist is the actual power of the throws while it's hunting. Okay, easy peasy, come on, let's go and hop into another game, try to get a more difficult ghost, shall we? Okay, we are in on a Willow Street. Do I have hiding in the living room? I do! Okay. Well now, we wait. Oh, I think I hear it throwing things in the basement. Okay, here we go. Well, another easy peasy ghost. You don't know what that is, but that's okay if you don't. I'll go and pop open the journal. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And let's go down and see if you're right. Let's stop the smudge timer as well. Ghost is indeed a Thay, and you may have been torn between like maybe Thay, Moroi, Hantu. Because we were playing on Zero Sanity, so Moroi would be fast as well. But it couldn't be a Hantu because the breaker is on, so the Hantu would have only been fast like in its ghost room, which was the basement, and then would have slowed down when it got to the kitchen. And the way to differentiate between a Moroi and a Thay, first of all, it was way too fast to be like a Zero Sanity non-line of sight Moroi. But maybe you couldn't tell that, and that's okay. But the second determining factor was that it did not gradually speed up with line of sight while I was looping it. A Moroi will gradually get faster and faster as you're looping them or as they see you. So, it was indeed a Thay. Pretty easy peasy stuff. Alright, come on to Phasmo. Give us the challenging ones. Make us use our noggins. Alright, we are now in Ridgeview. Let's do it. Oh, we got a hand over here. Anyone need a hand? Dude, I guess I'm making that joke every time the bone's a hand. It's really cringy. I apologize. Oh, okay. Well, the ghost did a door touchy over yonder. I think I know what this ghost is as well. So let's go and pop open our journal, take a peek for a second. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And let's go down and see if you're right. Ghost is indeed another poltergeist. I don't know why this game does that to me. Not only do they give me easy ghosts, but they give me repeat ghosts. Like, come on, bro. But again, usually when I loop ghosts at that table, like that, they never clear, like that dining room table in Ridgeview, they never clear the whole table like that ghost did. So again, not only was she throwing a lot, but she had some super duper powerful throws. So, pretty easy I can't talk today. Easy peasy ghost. Well, I think since we're getting so many easy ghosts on this difficulty, why don't we just go ahead and hop on over to the monkey paw difficulty? And I have made a video on this, which I'll link in the description. I mean, I can go through the settings really quick if you want to see for yourself. But the general thing that you guys need to know is that the breaker is broken and the ghost is 150 speed. We are also going to be starting at 60% sanity. And the reason we do that is to narrow down if there's any early hunters. So I'm going to start with 0 sanity, take 3 pills to get to 60% sanity. So if the ghost happens to hunt before I use the monkey paw, keep that in mind. But that's all you should need to know to be able to figure out the ghost along with me for this, you decide. And we're going to go to Sunny Meadows because the best map to do it on. And see if we can get some spicy ghosts for this one, shall we? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and crank my brightness up to the max. Okay, taking our 3 pills, so we're now at 60% sanity. Alright, I'm gonna go get everything set up, but I'll bring it back if anything happens. Okay, so I'm just getting everything set up right now. Nothing's happened, haven't heard the ghost. Ghost hasn't tried to hunt. So I got some salt set up to do, it's like I'm gonna wish to see the ghost. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Also I'm putting dots in here. See where we're gonna hide. Okay, and without further ado. That's this. I wish to see the ghost. Ghosty! Ghosty! Okay, hunt is over. And remember, the ghost is 150% speed, so it sounds fast because it is fast. Okay, there's the salt. Here's the picture. Okay, the ghost is in the kitchens. Alright, what we're gonna do for this next hunt is I'm gonna wish to be safe, which is gonna bring the ghost. Okay, well, you don't even have to press V for that. The monkey paw just hears it. I didn't even press V. Jesus. Okay, well. So what this means is that when I talk on the walkie-talkie or if I hold electronic, the ghost would be able to like hear it and detect it. So we're gonna try to get a visual this next hunt. Well, I should probably stand by a light switch to know when it's hunting. Okay, it's hunting. Ghosty, come here. Oh, I should stop that, sorry. Ghosty. Ghosty. I think the hunt's over. Let me see. I'm going to wait one more smudge timer out. And then what I think we'll do, because I've really done all the tests that I can do with the monkey paw. Actually, I should probably not hold that because I might do a wish. I think after that, we'll go ahead and wish for knowledge and see what it's narrowed down to. And then go from there. I just checked the light switch. The ghost is not hunting yet. Let me check it again. Okay. Oh. I think the hunt's over. Alright, I'm gonna try to wish for no- I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna try to W the K. Before we leave. I'm not sure how successful it's gonna be. But I do think I know what this ghost is. I'm sure some of you do as well. I wish for knowledge. Okay. Alright, so here are the options that are, remember, spirit is always auto-selected. Here are the options that are left. I'll go and let you guys take a peep for a second. And then we will go ahead and load out and see if you're right. Okay, let's do it. Was indeed a banshee. I am so glad I went back and hid in the locker there. Because that what was going on in my head is like, if I sit in the chapel right now, waiting for this ghost to hunt and it happens to be a banshee, I'm probably gonna be dead. And that's exactly what it did is when I went back to the locker room, it stalked me. Yeah, so the reason we were able to tell it was a banshee there is because we knew that its ghost room was the kitchen. Thankfully, it had, let me stop this. Thankfully, it had turned on a sink in the kitchen. So we knew where its ghost room was. And then all of a sudden, it was in the locker room, messing with the door. It even turned on a light. And then hunted very close by, which only like a teleporty stalking ghost could do. But we were able to actually eliminate a lot of ghosts before we even got to that point. Like, we knew it wasn't a spirit because it hunted under 3 minutes. Wasn't thrown enough to be poltergeist. Didn't hunt us early, like while we were getting set up. So it couldn't be a mare, demon, onryo, or fae. Those are all early hunters. Found us after we used the monkey paw to see it. So wasn't a yokai. We could hear its footsteps very easily while it was hunting, so it wasn't a myling. Wasn't faster around the dots, wasn't a raiju. It was normal 150 speed, so it wasn't a moroi. Stepped in the salt, wasn't a wraith. It was let's go and cross off all the fast and slow ghosts because it was normal speed. Didn't disappear when we took a picture, so it wasn't a phantom. On this difficulty, since we started at 60% sanity, a shade would take forever to hunt because it would have to wait till we get down to 40% sanity. So it hunted relatively early after we wished to see the ghost. So it wasn't a shade, wasn't visible enough to be an oni. So I'd kind of gotten down to these ghosts. And we got a little bit of a visual. So I knew it was an oni. Didn't see a shapeshift, which doesn't always mean it's not an abake, but I kind of meant to cross off abake. Now, Jin, Yuri, Goryo, you can't really figure out with a monkey paw like this. You have to hope that when you wish for knowledge, it crosses one of those off. But it was very clearly a banshee because it seemed to be stalking us. So, thankfully we got a pretty spicy ghost. All we had to do is go to a harder difficulty, get a spicy ghost. All right, let's go ahead and do this one more time and see what kind of ghosty we can get, shall we? Okay, taking the 3 pills. We're at 60% sanity now. People ask me if I still get scared in Phasmo at all. This is the only time I get scared in Phasmo is when I'm playing with a 0-second grace period. Because hunts feel like ghost events. So, Like, if sometimes when I'm playing this difficulty, I will sometimes smudge a ghost event because I'm just like, if it's like an instant ghost event, that's like right on top of me, sometimes I'll smudge it. But other times you can kind of tell if it's a ghost event versus a hunt because the ghost event speed will be like 100% speed. It won't be like super fast like a hunt. Okay, I will meet you guys back once I have everything set up. Well, I actually hear it moving a wheelchair, I think below me. So I think it's below me right now. Okay, we got everything set up. I wish to see the ghost. That's a human child. Ghosty, come here. Ghosty. You really do be coming back in this locker. Jeez Louise. Okay. There's the salt. Here's the picture. Alright. Go and peep the smudge timer. I don't think I'm gonna have to wish to be safe because I think she's below me, so we could probably aggro her back up and like get a visual and stuff. So let's go and wait to see what this smudge timer is like. I think I can hear her below me like touching doors. Okay, still isn't hunted. Not hunting, but she's down there causing quite the ruckus. Okay, still hasn't hunted. Okay, still hasn't hunted. Still hasn't hunted. Maybe I'll just check like every 30 seconds or something. I'm not like, the whole video is not just like me saying it hasn't hunted yet. Okay, still hasn't hunted. You guys guessed it, still hasn't hunted. Okay, I'm gonna check in at like 5 minutes and see if she's hunted. I mean, we should be able to hear her below us start hunting, I think. Day 94, I was sitting at the light switch, turning it on and off, and it continued to go on and off. I died inside. I'm pretty sure I know what this ghost is. I don't think we need to stay here for like another 10 minutes, waiting for the hunt. But we will go ahead and wish for no. I'm not going to say it. Be very careful saying it. The W, the K. Monkey paw is just a knower. I wish for knowledge. Okay. Stop that. Well, now she's hunting because I wish for knowledge. But here are your options. What the ghost could be. I'm gonna let you peep it for just a little bit longer than 5 seconds because there's a lot of ghosts on here. All right, let's go and load out and see if you're right. It's so eerie loading out with the wish for knowledge debuff, whatever you want to call it. The ghost was indeed a shade, and like I mentioned in the previous game, it's pretty obvious like to tell for a shade on like this difficulty if they take that long to hunt after you've done your first little wish to see the ghost, because shades can't hunt until you're at 40% sanity. So the ghost has to wait until your sanity drops to 40% before I can even think about hunting. So that's why it took forever. That's how I knew it was a shade at this difficulty. So yeah, this difficulty is like slowly becoming one of my favorite ways to play the game. Like I said, I do have a video on it if you want to go and watch it for yourself. Did you even use any abilities? I don't think that you could have used any abilities. I was just curious. But those are all the games I have for you today. I hope you did enjoy. Like I mentioned earlier, I am doing a charity stream today at 4 p.m. Eastern. So this is June 30th, a Friday, on my Twitch channel if you want to come by and hang out and see what's going on. Otherwise, if you like the video, make sure to drop it a like. If you love it, drop me a sub. Good luck ghost hunting, and I will see you in the next one.